My staff!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. Sorry about that slight cliffhanger there, but you knew Fox wasn't going to be really dead. So yeah, we're in jail now, and we're without our staff, because apparently we can't send up to a little bit of electricity, no matter all the kind of shit. We've fallen off massive buildings, we've had explosions, we've been eaten twice by the Galdon, but yeah, little zappy thing. But like all good prisons in video games, this one has a massive gaping hole in it, so we're all good. Hey Fox, I can send you a disguise to fool the guards, but the prison walls are causing... Oh, what's happening to my voice? Causing too much interference with a successful teleport. Perhaps what I need is an explosive touch to crack the problem. Use the disguise to get your staff back and escape the dungeon. I kind of assumed that was Peppy, so I did it and started doing Peppy's voice, then realised I can't do Peppy's voice, apparently. Right, this bit. There's a sleeping Sharpclaw. There's my staff next to it. Don't stand in these puddles. That's enough to wake him. Walk past him, fine, but if you stand in the puddle, it'll wake him up, so don't do that, because then you get put back in prison, and you just have to do everything that I just did, again, and there's not really much point in that. But, now what we can do is, if we stand on here, with this barrel, come on, yep. Well, I did that completely wrong. Ignore me. What you had to do is place the barrel in there, then when you stand on it, that activates the wind lift. Get used to wind lifts. And this is the explosive touch that dear Slippy Toad was talking about. Ceiling explodes, and that allows a teleport.
Hi, Fox. I've been studying the mission, and I think this will help you.
It's a really cool bit of music there, but you never hear like the full of it. They're kind of do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You never hear it anywhere. Right, so now we have the Sharpclaw disguise, which weirdly enough is listed as a staff power, even though we can use it now when we don't have our staff. So it does take a bit of magic, but we turn into the Foxclaw, who is a tiny little Sharpclaw with a little tail who looks so funny. And you got a little backpack and everything. But now we can use anything that has that symbol, the kind of three-pointed thing, is the Sharpclaw symbol. There are some sick Sharpclaw crates and Sharpclaw barrels, and now we can use all of them. We can also...
You take over. Keep eye on prisoner. Me go for break.
Fortunately, he doesn't realise that this other Sharpclaw has tiny shoulders and a huge head. And Fox was very arrogant in how quickly he transferred back. Hooray! You got back Crystal's staff. Don't lose it again. Actually, okay, I said last episode that was the first time we met Crystal, but we technically hadn't met her before. Kind of technically through a telepathic message. Anyway, let's open some cages. Yeah. Oh, this guy.
To find the Spellstone, you must first activate the wind lifts. This is the key to the power chamber. The power supply to the whole city is down. These wind lifts will only work if you restart the generator.
More things for us. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if he's supposed to be a different species, but I think he's a male Cloud Runner, and the male Cloud Runners can't... Oh, no, the one in the first thing can. Either way, he kind of looks like a flightless Cloud Runner, because he's not quite the right shape to be a Lightfoot. Also, he's called Graderbug, and no one ever tells us that. Chief Engineer of the Fortress. Because I'll be referring to him as Graderbug later. Or I had an old strategy guide for it once that basically... It was one of those kind of like spoiler-free ones that didn't really tell you much about the plot. And so it just had like a list of instructions of kind of go here, do this, flick the switch, press that button, all that stuff. And then it was return to Gradenbug. They spelled it wrong with an N. And then when I was playing through this first time, I was like, who or what the fuck is Gradenbug, and why do I have to return and speak to him? I was very confused by the entire affair. Anyway, if we use... Oh, no. If we use the Sharpclaw disguise, then these kind of things don't zap us. The reason I call them things is because that's the sound you make. You don't make any sounds, hopefully for you. But like, I'm too busy talking, so you're not going to hear it, but they make just sound like kind of, I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like kind of just general radio chatter, but see, that kind of thing that you might have just heard that there. Over my talking, haha. But if you're a Sharpclaw, they don't stun you, which is kind of useful, because they fucking like to stun you, and this is a really slow bit. And I was going to speed through this, but I've actually managed to talk through the majority of it, so well done me. But if we go through here, we will soon realise... Firstly, I have no idea how Gradenbug gets up there as well, because he can't climb. Oh, actually, no, I know exactly how... It is covered later. That is one of the few continuity errors in this game that it actually addresses, so you'll see that fairly soon. This is the courtyard where last episode we faced down with scales, and there's a lot of those things around. When I first saw these, I was really worried this was going to be like a stealth section, like if you go in their lights, you die. Unfortunately, no. You just get shot like that, but it ain't so bad. First things first. Come up here, hit that, and pull the switch. This will all become clear relatively soon. Essentially, there's some stuff we have to do while timed, and I'm just trying to speed that up as much as possible now by kind of not having to do this while the timer is running, like fires. Because we need to activate the power generator to get the kind of the grid for the city back online, but in order to do that we need 3 special keys. There's one of them. There are another 2 kind of locations around this courtyard. Oh, there's a snapping turtle in there. Kind of creepy neck membrane turtle, but that's not have anything to do with him because he's disturbing and unpleasant. Ooh, scarabs. Yes, please. Oh, scarab. Yes, please. Just the one. If we press the button on the left, there's a nice little flying camera shot showing us where we're supposed to go, which is over there. It doesn't actually display a timer anywhere, but there is one. I assure you. Not that way, but so we have to kind of do this before the timer runs out. And you can just make it if you go there, jump up that thing, open the switch, freeze blast the 2 things, you'll just get through there in time. But if you've done all that beforehand, much as I've done, you stand a much better chance of getting to the jar in time. And, lo and behold, it's one of those jars which does 2 cutscenes to open. So, let's get on with this. Fox makes the disturbing sound. And we get an emerald. But no, that's not enough. Now we've opened the emerald, we need to get the emerald as well. Seeing a pattern here now, aren't you? This is a light gem. Place inside the fortress generator room to activate the power around Cloudrunner Fortress. Talking too fast for your own good again, Doctor. You're tripping over your words. This is the thing I have, and I know a lot of LPs who have it. Basically, normally, I'll be honest, I'm quite articulate. Not wanting to blow my own horn, but I can talk fairly well. But when I'm LPing, basically sometimes I kind of want to speak a bit faster, especially if I'm kind of reading something quickly. I don't want to... Nothing is worse than watching someone read slowly or in any way kind of badly. That's almost painful in some ways. So, naturally as an LPer, I kind of want to speed up. Ooh, let's get the 1 scarab again. Yeah, fuck the police! But yeah, you kind of naturally want to speed up just to kind of speed the gameplay up, which means sometimes you can end up reading a couple of words ahead of where you are, and then often... That's not the one I thought it was. Interesting. Okay, let's go and do that one first anyway. That wasn't the one that... Because that fire I just put out was actually for the one on the right. Ow! But we can climb up this massive mountain of crates. But yeah, you end up just kind of tripping over your words just because you're speaking faster, and it's ironic because you're doing it for the viewer's sake, but often then it's the viewers who will come and saying, "Hey, Doctor, you're not very good at speaking, are you?" Well, actually, I'm bloody good at speaking. Not to blow my own horn or anything, but whop whop. I said horn wrong there. I said horn for some reason. That was entirely my own fault because I was talking too fast. Partly it's because I knew I was timed in the background, so kind of that timing, that kind of pressure and timing infiltrated its way into my diction. Infiltrated its way into my diction! Doctor, that might be the single most pretentious thing you've ever said. Infiltrated it. Fucking hell, that's... Like, I know I can sound a bit posh and pompous at times, but good god, that is horrendous. Anyway, that's ow. We've got kind of... I want to call it ruby, but it was more orange, so it might be, I don't know. Citrine? Topaz? No, it's not quite topaz. I don't know. Pyrope? Spinal? Who can think of a good orange gem? If you can, drop me a comment, let me know. Whoever comes up with the best orange gem wins an orange gem. No, I was going to say that jokingly, but then I would kind of... I'm going to die. I'm actually going to die. I've been laughing about this and oh, they would do half a fox worth of damage, but I'm actually going to die from them, and I was going to say I'm going to try not to die throughout this entire LP, so... Anyway, the third one's through here. We've had a ruby and a sapphire and an emerald, so guess what's next? I completely ruined that by saying a ruby and a sapphire. It wasn't a particularly good joke or surprise or anything like that, but I still ruined it. That's the kind of idiot I am. This is a light gem, blah 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 blah. We already had the same spiel twice already. I'm going to try and heal myself. And yeah, I'm just going to put the fucking sharp claws guys on. No, actually, let's not. Let's heal. Yeah, poke egg. Now let's go incognito again. Now we need to get to the power room, and I cannot for the life of me remember where it is. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go for a swim. Oh, you can still swim as a Foxclaw. That is awesome. I didn't know you could. Power room, where are you? I've been everywhere else on this floor, so it's wherever I haven't been. Really, that's very useful to know, Doctor. It's wherever you haven't been. Is it through here? Nope, that's where I came from, isn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I know exactly where it is now. It's on the other frickin' side of the frickin' courtyard. I'm gonna get the blue, because blue charges you up fully. Oh, look at that. Juiced all the way to the max. That sounds like I'm taking some kind of weird drug, juiced all the way to the max. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting high on sharp clawness. Anyway, the generator room is through here, I'm pretty sure. And it's another gas chamber! We're having all of the gas chambers nowadays. So if we use the really cool shaped key, we can open the door. And normally you go in here and realise, oh shit, I'm dying. And then you'll see these pedestals and be like, oh, I should go out there and find some light gems. But I'm like, nah, bruv, I've played this game before, I know what I'm doing. And it makes these really cool connection-y things, and I'm dying surprisingly quickly. I'm not sure what's killing me, but I guess it's just gas. But fuck, that is going down really quick. Shit, shit, shit. I think we just got it in time. Yeah, we did. And fortunately, the gas vanishes. And this is how I was saying, like, how does Gradenbug get up there? When actually it is when I turn the wind lifts on, then he can get up from the prison. It is actually not an oversight in the game for once. And then, whee! One of my few problems with this game is its use, its insistence on using stock sound effects, and that bap 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 is one as well. As is, if you listen carefully, this one. You will, if you pay attention to that sound, you will hear it everywhere, like in adverts, films, something like that. Like, it's a really commonly used sound effect, and there's a couple in this game. Like, even some of the dinosaur sounds are really kind of common stock sounds. It's kind of slightly, it's not so much irritating, it's just a bit. It's like when you hear like stock music that you just can't stop hearing it everywhere once you've heard it once. Anyway, what we need to do now the wind lifts are on is no snapping turtle. Blah, 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 blah. We need to go over here to this place where the second key was, and that's pointing up. That's good. You can change the direction of them technically, but this is where we want to be. Because now we can find a fucking locked door. That's what we can do. Great, isn't it, Doctor? Well done, you. You're so clever. I think we want to be on the other side. Do we? I'm being such a derp this episode. Like, this is the most you will ever see me not know what I'm doing with this game. Normally I know... Well, no, I don't want to say that because I don't want to tie myself down to it because I won't put any depth of stupidity past myself while I'm recording. Also, yeah, if you're wearing the Foxclaw, obviously, they don't see you, which is kind of cool. Must be this one, then. Yeah, it is. Now we can jump over that, no problem. I think that's one Gradenbug rode up. And that locks down. But what's this? This pad on the floor. We've seen this before. In Volcano Forcewind Temple, and there was another one briefly in Cape Claw. If we put the switchy switch on, it says Sharp Claw. No, it doesn't. It should say. Go on, go away, Sharp Claw. Go away. You're ruining my radar. Shoot! Shoot! Sharp Claw only. But when we stand on it, wah! Awesome. Oh, I turned back and forgot that the bastard could still see me. You, sir, froze! Oh, no, that wasn't very funny. Froze, yeah. Ice to see you, ice. I don't care what anyone says, I think that film is brilliant. Anyway, what we need to do now... Oh, another Bamford nerd. God, they are chucking the Bamford ads at us. Life Force door. So, let's go kill some Sharp Claws. I'm actually going to speed this up, so... Awesome! Life Force door open. I just thought I'd speed through that bit because it can be a bit... Whoa! That's a really yellow sky. I only noticed it then when I nearly died. This is the only time you really get an appreciation for how the planets are floating in space. Which is quite remarkable. They've still got an atmosphere. Then I suppose Dinosaur Planet could either have remarkably low gravity or a remarkably kind of wide atmosphere. We wouldn't technically know. And in that case, the atmosphere might extend out far enough to kind of cover a low orbit that the planet chunks would be in. Again, I need to stop talking about science so much when I am recording. Unless you like it. But oh fuck, where am I at? Magic. Great. Where's the nearest magic thing? It's all over here, isn't it? Yeah, I need... If you enjoyed the science references, great, because I'm a scientist, so they're kind of my thing. There is a staff tree here, I knew there was, but it's only got a tiny bit in it. That'll have to do for now. I'm not going to have enough magic to change back, so... This is best... I can't really... Words! Words! Now we need to... Oh, okay. That's a Sharp Claw barrel, obviously. Duh. So we can only pick it up when we are Sharp Claw. Put it down on the pad. Then climb up here. Then climb up here. That was terrible. Then climb up here. Blah blah blah. And stand on the Sharp Claw pad, and the little Sockama jig goes down and fetches the barrel, which fortunately I think has got a surprisingly long timer on it. Either that or it's about to explode in my face, and then I haven't got the magic to transform back, so I might have to just call the episode at that. And then explosion! Yeah! Which just allows us to now open the door to this, which then explodes, of course, and drops us down here. Yeah, I kind of didn't explain that's what I was doing. I'm sorry if that's a problem with this game. Like, I don't always... I know it's one of my issues LPing, I don't always show the problem before solving it. So like there, you didn't know that, well, you knew there was a life force door, but you didn't know that there was a thing up there we needed to destroy, because kind of it feels like a bit of a roundabout route for me. I don't know, let me know if you think that'd be a kind of better LPing tactic, would be to actually show it, like show the problem first, rather than just doing it. I think it's particularly bad with this game just because I played it so much that I kind of know exactly what to do and kind of don't want to go the long way around. But if we stand on here, drops the ladder down. Like, obviously, situations like that, it's unreasonable to expect me to, like, show you, oh, look, there's a ladder, but how do we get it down? But in one, so I'm like, I'll spend a good minute doing something, you're not sure why I'm doing it, and then it shows that there was a problem that you didn't know about that we're now capable of surmounting. But anyway, here, for the second time in very recent times, is a caged Queen Cloud Runner.
Fox, the floor of this cage seems unstable. See if you can find a way of breaking it.
So yeah, the floor of the cage seems unstable. And if the floor seems unstable, it's because there is only a single cracked pillar holding the entire floor up. So yeah. What we need to do is probably end the episode very soon, so in terms of actually cracking that pillar underneath, I'm going to leave that till next episode. But I'm going to open that gate so I can get out again before the end of the episode. Well, while I'm ending the episode, so I can't get through there. So, on that note, thank you very much for watching this episode of Star Fox Adventures. We have successfully freed the Queen Earthwalker, come up to... oh dear. Ow. Come up to Cloud Runner Fortress. No, we didn't freed the Queen Earthwalker, that was last episode. Was that good? I didn't see what that did. Honestly, that didn't seem to make any difference. But yeah, so this episode we have broken out of Sharp Claw Prison, got the Sharp Claw disguise, reactivated the power of the entire fortress, and have now found the Queen again. And next episode, I plan to. Yeah, we need to jump over here. That was it. And then next episode, we need to spring her out of jail again for the second time. I seem to spend my entire life breaking the Queen Earthwalker? Queen Cloud Runner. I called her an Earthwalker earlier as well, didn't I? I'm a fucking idiot. Seem to spend my entire life springing her out of jail. But yes, so I have been the Doctor, this has been Star Fox Adventures, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Star Fox Adventures. Thank you very much, and good day.